I'm going to start trying to do some videos on these. So today we got a Troy built 7-speed transmission, the hydrostatic, and I'm not too sure. It's got the 17 horsepower Kohler Courage. Not too sure on the year model. My best guess is between a 2000 and a 2010. We're going to go ahead and try to get this off of here. We got it hooked up to this four-wheeler. It's 2001 Suzuki Quad Runner. We just got this one finished working, and we got a guy who wants to buy it, one of my buddies, and I'm just waiting on him, and we can get this sold. But right now we're working on this one, so I'm gonna go ahead and set you guys down so you can watch this. So, with a quick overview of this thing, it looks like it has a good seat. I know this tire here holds air. The other tires are flat right now. Did they hold air? I'm not sure. So, we're going to take this air cover off to see what the carburetor looks like. The fuel tank's empty, and the fuel went into the oil, as you can see here. So it's going to need an oil change. And I'm going to go ahead and start with getting the battery pack, putting it on the battery, see if it'll charge it. Now I took the cover off. I just wanted to show you guys how this looks. We just had a major rainstorm, and this is completely soaked. So we're going to see if that can just air out, let it dry, and then we'll blow it out later once it's dry. Now if you look inside here at the carburetor, it looks horrible. Looks like there's been 8 squirrels in this. So luckily, I have the lawnmower right there with the same engine. We just put a new carburetor on it, so we can take its carburetor and put it on there. With a 10mm socket, you can get these 2 bolts off here, and then with the T30 you'll need to take this bolt up here off. Okay, that is my mistake. You do not need to pull this T30 out. There's a little bolt back there, if you can barely see it. You'll need an 8mm and a small extension. You take that out, and then you can pull this cover off. When you get the bolts out, there's one more thing you got to do. There's a vent line here from this, which I believe is the valve cover, to here. There's a vent right there. Me personally, it's easy to pull it off of here to put it back in later. Once you do that, give it a tight, snug little pull, and there you go. There's your carburetor. I like to take that off and take a pair of needle nose pliers and crimp the line off to prevent fuel flowing. Now with this, there is no fuel in here, so we don't have to worry about that for right now. Once I got these needle nose pliers on there, I like to also use them to get this fuel line off. You want to rotate it to break the suction so you don't rip it. And it'll be a lot of force to pull this off because of these teeth right here. That's good. Also make sure that this is pulled way off of there. When you're done with that step, there's one thing you have to do here that many people get confused about. They'll try to pull this off, but you can't, because that fuel overflow gets stuck right here. What you want to do is this right here moves. You want to take something to hit it. Just lightly tap it to force it back. Now, if you can get that far enough back, you can pull this carburetor off and it'll slide off pretty easily. When you get that pushed through, you can finally twist it to the right, that's left, twist it to the left, and pull it off. Then you can take your top pieces, your pieces of metal out of there, your linkages. Now be careful when you do that, or you might bend them. If you bend them, you'll have to rebend them back, or adjust your carburetor or your linkages over here to make it run back to smooth. Then you'll have T20 here for your ground, and you'll have a 13mm for your thing right here. Take those off and you can get access to the carburetor. Now mine is completely seized. I have to put it here in this vise, and also right here, the choke, it is completely stuck too. So it's a good thing we're taking this off already, because this would have never ran. After you get this loose, take it off and take the bowl off. You can see how crusty that is. Now, this video is going to have to cut short. This is all I can do for today. I've got some stuff I got to go do, but we will show you if this turns over now. That battery's been on there for a little bit. Well, the battery is completely shot. We left it charging on a trickle charge, but it doesn't pick up anything. So we will have to be getting a new battery. We're just gonna go ahead and jump it off. It is very unhappy, but with a new battery and checking out these pulleys to see which ones are bad and trying to clean it up a little bit, it should be a working mower.